Ready when you are.
All right, we'll go first to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Travis, can you just walk us through the fourth quarter, the ups and downs, and what the conversation was in the huddle that obviously let Chad lead you guys to victory?
Nothing changed, man. Nothing changed. Chad came in and uplifted us. We uplifted him, and we just rallied together, man. And that's what this team did, offensively, defensively, special teams. We circled the wagon and got a little bit tighter as a group, and found a way to win against a good football team.
Let's go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Travis, what had you seen from Chad over the time he's been here to let you know he was going to come through for you on that not just the fourth down play, but also the third down scramble in the play before?
Well, first of all, he's a professional. He comes to work every single day, knowing that he's just a snap away from calling plays and being out there leading us to victory. And second, he's a competitor, man. That guy, no matter what it is, that he's ready and he's fired up and ready to go. And we love him for it. And sure enough, when he came into the game, like I said, man, everybody was nothing really changed, man. We still had the fire in us. We know that we could score points with Chad, and we could move the ball down the field with Chad.
Go next to Karen Kornacki. Go ahead, Karen.
Hi, Travis. How are you?
Hello,
Congratulations.
hello.
Big win
Thank
today. Hey, Myles Garrett just got done saying he didn't want anybody to think it was a deliberate hit on Patrick. Just first of all, if you guys had that initial worry, and second of all, just what goes through your mind when you see your leader kind of having to be helped off the field? Is it an immediate want to rush to the rescue, immediate takeover? I mean, does something change into another gear? So those two things.
Well, I mean, you try and it's a violent game. It is what it is, and we wear helmets for a reason, and that's because guys are flying around trying to take your head off, and it's you never want to say that someone purposely took somebody out the game, but they were flying around, and after the initial hit, they were fired up, saying that's what we do. So there was a lot of talk between me and their players, but for the most part, it was just in a competitive mindset, and because I do feel like those guys are good dudes, and I respect a lot of them for that, but especially Myles. And then on top of that, what was the second question? I'm sorry. You're on mute.
Go ahead, Karen. We'll come back to you.
Sorry about that.
No, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was still unmuted. No, just the idea that when your leader goes down, that sudden urge, to want to go out there and do everything you can to raise things up a notch for him, because, watching him walk off the field has got to be, just heart-wrenching.
Yeah, no, it's a little different when your quarterback goes down, or somebody that's so, important to the offense or to the team, like Pat is to this team. And it's just you kind of gotta kind of throw it all into the same bucket of when adversity hits, what are you going to do? And where does your mind go? Where do we go from here as a team? And like I said earlier, we just rallied around Chad, tried to give him all the confidence, knowing that we were out there trying to make plays for him every single snap, just like we would if Pat was out there. So it's just rallying together. And this team, it's a tight-knit team with great leadership, man. And I love it.
Let's go next to Aaron Ladd. Go ahead, Aaron.
Travis, to that point that you just made about which way is this team going to go, do you think back to a moment in time and draw that inspiration? Do you think of a play or a certain moment and say, okay, let's go get it? Yeah, no, I mean, you learn from all the moments that you've had in your career, to feel that adversity when you do get hit with adversity and feel how the team reacts. But for the most part, it's just, having a sense of urgency. Having a sense of confidence and urgency in the guys around you, and knowing that, all right, I got to do my job for the guy next to me, knowing that we just lost one of the best players in the National Football League. So it's just, there's a little bit of you take what you've learned from the past and you try and put it to use and try and get better from it.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go Todd and then Matt. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Travis, on the third down scramble and then the fourth down to end the game, we're all sitting here watching on TV, and they think you guys are just going to try to draw them off sides and all that. just take us through the kind of discussion you all had. I can't remember if you huddled or it was just like a loose huddle to kind of get yourself ready for that, and how often you have practiced that situation in practice to make it happen in such a big spot.
Yeah, I mean, the third down was obviously a gutsy play by Four. I mean, everybody knew that he had that in him to be able to put his body on the line for the team. And we love him for it. And then sure enough, to be able to make the right pass or the accurate pass there on fourth down to Tyreek. I mean, it was when they were kind of measuring where the ball was, we got a chance to get together as a group and talk about what we were going to do. And then sure enough, we went out there and just executed the play the way it's ran. I mean, we've run that play plenty of times, and sure enough, no better time to run it perfect than fourth down in the playoffs.
I'll go last to Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, Travis, take you back one play before that on the sack that Chad had. Looked like you were pretty frustrated on that play, and maybe you wish you'd done something differently. And also, just how do you do that when you'd have Chad in there who maybe you don't work with as much?
Yeah, I have to hear the whole play, and I screwed up and ran the wrong route, and we took a sack because of it. So I literally almost lost us a game right there. But we had a gutsy play caller, and the guy back there throwing the rock and running the rock was a gutsy guy as well. So we found a way to win, but on that third down or the second down when we took the sack, I missed a call in the huddle. So that one's definitely going to sit in not too well with me, but we found a way to get the win, and that's all that I can be I guess I don't know, interested in.
Travis, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next week.